if 90% of those who prefer the modern art to the old masters art were to have the opportunity to sit with you or speak with you, ask questions from you, or even get further privilege by being taught or shown the stages of these masterpieces, they would also change their mind which one is of better quality and more creativity.
They may do. Some people always want to be part of the fashion.
Mm,
The fashion has changed every 5 years,
yeah.
and people have followed the fashion every 5 years. And I remember going to one art bloke, or art teacher actually, he said to me,
An art teacher.
an art teacher,
Okay.
he said, well actually, you shouldn't learn any of the technique because it will destroy your creativity. Well, I thought, well, this is idiotic.
Yeah, I think that was one of the teachers from the Slades, I think.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
It was that sort of,
Yeah.
you shouldn't learn the technique, you just have a feeling and you put it on. And actually you judge the artist by the way they do the brushstrokes.
It's inconceivable by me, having seen these, that any well-sighted human being would prefer the aforementioned impressionist style of painting.
No, I think one of the reasons it did, because
these-
in the Renaissance time,
Uh-huh.
it became very fashionable
Uh-huh.
to paint absolute precision skill,
Okay.
and they felt that it took ages,
Okay.
and if you did impressionists, it was quicker.
Yeah. But you know,
But because they were taught to do it when they were young, of course they knew how to do it, but they didn't think it was good enough, because actually they had people demanding more and more of their paintings, and they wanted them cheap.
but your paintings leave so much to the imagination of mankind. The intricacies and the complexities of them, the narration of the stories that you've told us, you know, the way you reflect the inner emotions in each and every one of the characters in your painting. You've got like that one there, you've got your granddaughter looking not happy,
Yeah,
and contrastingly you have those with elated, joyous
that's right,
countenance, stretched out to achieve so
Yeah.
much, you know. So I still struggle with how just a splattering of painting on a canvas can ever be preferred to this. You have selflessly highlighted it's the time it takes for this to actually be
Yeah,
produced.
that's right.
You see what I mean? But the good things come to those who wait, you know. And the things you work for the hardest are often those you cherish more for life, you know. And the most precious things in life, the best things in life are free, but the most precious things in life you'd often have to work hard for.
Yes,
Gold,
I know.
diamonds. They look precious when it's on somebody else's necklaces, but when you're having to actually dig it down, I mean, diamond was never like the diamond we see at the DBAs or Hatton
No,
Gardens or Tiffany's. You know, I wouldn't mind having breakfast at Tiffany's one day, but there you go, that's just, you know, they look so precious, you know. But when they get dug up, they're surrounded with mud and all sorts of impurities. To then refine them takes time. So what the world of today is now doing is trying to bypass the procedural stages of development in making the earthly, divinely
I think
gifts.
a lot of it is
Yeah.
part of being famous.
Fame.
Fame is built up as being amazing. One lady said that her great ambition in life was to be famous and be rich. She was the one who painted this Tracy Emin.
Oh, I see.
She became famous and she became rich. And what she does is wrote all her name on all the bedclothes that she slept with all the people.
Oh, I see, man. I, I hope that was not being deemed as being art.
Well, apparently it was made by the dealers as to be real until the fashion changes, and everybody says it's ridiculous.
I suppose it's educating to know of such, but
Yeah, that's
still
right.
nothing. These nothing compares with these.
No, I mean, I don't worry about the contemporary art world at all. I don't think about it. I just paint what I feel about life.
And this is the thing, isn't it? It's the beauty of you. You're not bothered. Nothing would waver. Your dreams, your trajectory.
No, you try. You do your best.
Your opinions.
Yeah.
Your ideals.
You do your best.
The old master's way.
Yeah.
Absolutely beyond fantasy.
So that's why I do it.
It's surreal.
And one of the reasons I do it is because one of the reasons, but the chief restorer of the National Gallery told me
Dr. Woman.
that if you painted properly with real oil paint, it would last hundreds of years.
Which they do.
Yeah, but actually, if you paint with some of the contemporary paints being sold, they only last 100 years.
And that's the thing. Again, thanks for sharing that with us, because I never knew how long the contemporary paintings do last. But again, these last 400-500 years.
Yeah.
At least 300 years. Yeah.
What about being a painter is one is not concerned about oneself at all, actually. You're concerned about the actual idea that you want in the picture and how to make it. It's the science of it. I don't care about being famous. I certainly don't care about making any money, because I didn't.
Oh gosh, no.
I mean, if I needed it, yes, I could sell some pictures. But I mean.
But and it's the thing, you've done hundreds of paintings for charity.
Yes, I have.
You know, and you've got paintings to in the House of Lords.
I know,
Your painting
were
were unveiled twice in the House of Lords. Royal National Institute of the Blind, the Salvation Army, the Red Cross, you know, so many, as the list suggested. And whilst you did this, if we just take this for instance now, I'm not going to ask you where this is now, for instance.
I haven't any idea.
You have no idea. Such were the number, the hundreds that you've done. Yeah. I can totally understand why you don't know where this.
I gave a lot of pictures to the Salvation Army.
You gave lots to Salvation Army. Interesting. Yeah. They're just beautiful, man. They really simply are beautiful to behold. You know,